Alrighty, so the next story on our story time tonight is getting your car stolen at an open house. Okay? This is a real story. This happened to me it happened to me on Valentine's Day. I got my car stolen from me at an open house on Valentine's Day. This is how it went down. So you would think the safest place your car could possibly be is not only in an underground garage, but it's covered by 3 gates of a strata that you need key cards and fobs to get into in your client's private parking lot. Okay, I got asked by one of my realtors at Remax, like, hey Spencer, we have this house that is on the ground floor of a strata, but I don't have any time this weekend to do the open house. Could you please do this open house for me? I'll give you the keys. Here's the parking area, all that kind of stuff. Okay. I go ahead, I get the keys, I get in this, and the client is like, hey Spencer, this is my parking spot. Please go ahead and park there. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, perfect. I park there, I go upstairs, I do the open house. The open house was medium. We had like 5 or 6 people come out. And then when it's all said and done, I have to get back to my next appointment very quickly. I think I had like a 30-minute time slot between the open house and my next appointment, okay? So I go downstairs, I go down the elevator, I get to the garage, I get down to the client's parking spot, my car's gone. Just gone. Just gone. And I'm like, do I need to call the police? Like, this isn't a locked up parking garage. Like, how did the people who stole my car get here? Do I have to call, like, get security stuff, blah, 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 blah. I still have the keys. So, okay, I don't have any signal downstairs. So I take the key fob. I start going upstairs in order to call, like, literally the police. I click the button. I get up to the, the visitor parking. And there's a whole bunch of tow company phone numbers and blah, blah. And I'm like, there's no way. There's no way I got towed out of like my client's like slot. So I go ahead and I call the tow company and they're like, oh, hello. This is a recording. It is currently not our business hours, but if it's an emergency, you can text this number or email us at blah, 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 blah. I'm like, well, this constitutes an emergency because like my car's gone. So I want to go ahead and I text the number, right? And the person or machine or whatever that replies to me is just like, oh yes, please send me a picture of your thing and your location. So I send a picture of my vehicle that I had in my album, and I send the location. And by the way, just a heads up, my wallet is in this car. Like everything, like my real estate signs, my wallet, my laptop, like a whole bunch of stuff was in this car because we were in such a secure location. Okay. So I sent a text message and they're like, yeah, this vehicle got towed and it's at this XYZ, location. I Googled that location. It is a 2-minute drive from the strata. I'm like, what the hell? Why would my vehicle get towed to 2 minutes away from the strata? Okay. I go ahead. I call an Uber. I call them, be like, hey, I want my car back. Can you like drop my car off? Like you just took it. And they're like, no, you have to come get it. I'm like, you're 2 minutes away. You just towed it. Okay, whatever, right? So I go ahead, I get an Uber. They drive me the 2 minutes away to this, Car Depot, so that, right? This place is literally ghetto. Like, you'd imagine like these things, they'd have like nice lots, proper parking spot, like you think they'd have their own buildings, stuff like that. No, they are between 2 random businesses with like barbed wire fence above them. It's just a dirt like back alley parking lot where there's just abandoned vehicles from like the 1950s broken down and everything like that, and all this kind of stuff. And like the office to this place is just an RV with holes cut into it for like, like a little office, stuff like that, right? So I walk past the office. I'm just like, hey, I'm here to get my car, right? I go over there and they're like, oh, no. You come back. And I'm like, buddy, like, you took my car out of like my client's parking spot. Like, what do you want from me? Like, this is obviously like not where you're supposed to. He was like, oh, well, we got a call from the residents that there was an unauthorized vehicle in the whatchamacallit, the private parking area, and we have all the license plates of those that are authorized to be there. Your vehicle was not authorized to be there, was not registered with the Strata, and therefore, if it was supposed to be there, should have been the visitors parking lot with a parking pass. So, yes, we had every right to tow your vehicle, and guess what? We're gonna charge you extra because we're not supposed to be working today. This is a holiday. I'm like, you're obviously working today. You literally told my car like 6 minutes ago. You're obviously working today. And he's like, oh, but this is a holiday, so we're gonna charge you an extra $80 for after-hour pickup. I'm like, what do you mean after-hour pickup? You're literally right here. It's not like I called you on the cell phone and I was like, hey, can I come pick up my car since you're locked down? Like, you're literally here. The tow truck driver is right there. And he's just chilling, right? And he's like, oh, well, it's a holiday. Valentine's Day, in fact. Do you think we want to be working today? But no, you're going to have to pay an extra, and you're going to have to pay $60 for the gas of the tow truck. I'm like, it was a 2-minute drive. It was a 2-minute drive from here to there. You say you spent $60 in gas? He's like, oh yes, $60 in gas, and because this is a big vehicle, towing takes up a lot of gas. Anyway, so I took a walk around my car, made sure there was no damage. They charged me $400 for towing it out of thing, and they're like, take it up with the Strata because otherwise we're not releasing your vehicle unless you pay. So yeah, whatchamacallit, obviously I had to pay in order to get the vehicle out. I've taken it up with the Strata, and it's all in the Strata, blah, blah, blah. But like, long story short, I'm not trying to be mean, but what a shark industry, right? Like, this is like, I don't even know the legality of this, but like, what kind of predatory industry is it that they go around snaking and trying to nickel and dime on every little thing? Like, tow companies can like shove off. I swear, that's messed up. 100% is messed up. Like, this is like mafioso style, being like, oh well, if you want your car not set on fire, you're just gonna have to pay us an insurance fee or a protection fee in order to make sure that doesn't happen to you. Like, they were contracted by a Strata to remove vehicles that don't belong from the thing. They had their list and blah blah blah. It'd be one thing if they like towed it across 2 cities, but it was literally 2 minutes. It was literally 2 minutes, Moya. Like, literally 2 minutes. Like, and it's just was so shady, right? Like, just the whole thing. Like, there's a broken down RV with like a Sawzall cutout office into it, like, and they were whatever. It's such a, ever since that happened, I've been like, whenever I go to these Stratas, like, I'm super defensively like, hey, I need this, I need that, I need this, I need that. Like, I'm not being gentle with them anymore, like, when there's these predatory businesses out there. But yeah, that's the story about how my car got stolen. So let's move on to the next story.